Hey, what's up everyone? Naruto here. Welcome to another Tech Heroes video. This time we're gonna cover the latest patch 8.0 which came to the Taiwan server yesterday. Originally I didn't want to make this video because those new features weren't online, or I had no info about them, and the patch was pretty shitty overall, but they posted some previews and explanation about the new system, and I think it's something that is worth making a video for, and also to give you guys some preparation about it so you guys can think ahead what you want to do. So obviously the first thing you're gonna ask is, why do I have an Oceanus on Taiwanese server, right? Well, it was, I think, 3 days ago. There was an Oceanus heist event that lasted, I think, a bit more than 1 day, and I managed to get my Oceanus there along with the ores that I had saved up, and really generous from Taiwanese server, and much different than the English server sites where just pure fucking greedy. I mean, if the players are happy, they're gonna spend, and if players not happy, they probably won't spend. I have no idea what this rate up does. It's not something new. Anyway, um, if you pause this video now, you can find the whole changelog translated on the video description, so if you want to read that one, go ahead. If not, I'll try to cover the most important stuffs or interesting changes, and at the end of the video I'll go explain the two new system with some preview pictures and explain you guys. So I think that's the most important part. So anyway, they have added two new runes, runes for poison damage and direct damage. Besides that, they did not adjust anything on the mine ore, so every prices are the same. You can still buy infinite amount of mines. I bought two Oceanus shards just to check it out if there's a limit. There's no limit, so no changes on the mine or on the Taiwanese at least, except that those rates got lower. In the Taiwanese, if you remember, I used to get a lot of ores for selling junky shards, and now they got reduced. One interesting one is the Gauntlet Mall. They added some new 4-star heroes that you can, 4-star creatures that you can get. So I think the Bloody Judge, but I don't think anything interesting. I haven't seen a Queen Temptress. If there was a Queen Temptress, it might be a bit better, so I gotta keep an eye on it. It's gonna reset in an hour. They added a bunch of new heroes. Just gonna show you guys real quick those new creatures. Sorry, they did not add new heroes. I checked it. New creatures. Gonna show you guys real quick, as if you're curious. Since some players were most of them are human and Fein. So they added, no, this is the Columbus. They added this one, the Lion King, Unbound, Warlost 10, and this skill is actually pretty good. It takes too long to explain. If you know Chinese, just pause it or wait for the next patch. They added this weird human, half human, Titania version 2 or something, I don't know. Again, new hero, new skills. So this is like kind of standard for every new patch, but some of them are kind of obtainable, which I'll go through, like even for the semi free-to-play players or star. This a lot of bunch of new nice Feyen one. This one has weakness 10, sweeping blow, and some new skill. This one has barrel blow 6, rip, some new skill, mass heal 10, bunch of new creatures as usual. And last one, I think it's this is the 7th one, this is the last one, a Mortis one with immunity 7, rebirth 9, and some new skill that I don't know myself. Other than that, the Alchemist got a pretty huge buff. It starts off at 300 damage now instead of 200, and it lasts forever instead of one turn. So pretty big buff on the Alchemist. But I think it doesn't last forever if you have Warlock. I think Warlock can dispel it. What else? There's some adjustment for the secret chambers with the timings and so, but I couldn't notice it. But I think it's something small. Um, Grimoire, I don't have Defiler here, so I can't test if the Defiler one got nerfed or not, but I think so. They also added a new feature that will come in 8.50. It's not gonna come in 8.5. It requires level 43. I can't enter, it doesn't work. They wrote it. If you translate it says the remnants of the gods, and it's something related to daily defense for shards. So depending on how many defense you get, I guess you will get specific amount of shards, something like that. It's not gonna be in this version most likely, so just that as well. Some other noticeable changes are the Captivator. uh, where can I find the Captivator? The Captivator got a decent buff. Gonna show you guys, she's actually pretty good now. uh, Besides the normal abilities, so the Crazy Sorrow at level 1 for 50% of attack, it also reduces the enemy's hit points and max hit points by 10% at level 1, and I think it's 30% at level 10. So additionally, you will reduce the enemy hit points by as fixed amount of percent, which is pretty good because a percentage based is scales well. Like if you notice, I think in the end game the Warlock is gonna be better than the Judgment, I think, because the Judgment is a fixed amount of field, so it starts at like 200 then goes to 40 to 80, but the Warlock is percentage. And if you think about the very end game, everyone will have like level 10 runes, but I think that's like 3-4 years from now on or something, and you or me might have quit it by then. And they also buff the Oceanus and Armageddon, that it will clone creature runes now. So I think that's the most important thing. Yep, so let's go to the two new systems. One is called the Magic Cube and one is called the Alice Font System. So I'm going to check the Magic Cube real quick. Got it here. So this is the fusion, the cube system. It's kind of like a fusion, so it's like an event. So on the right side you can see it will last for 4 days and 20 hours, so I assume it's gonna last for 5 days. And on the left side you can see which creature requires what. So let's go to an easier one that we know the names. The first one is new creature. The third one, Lord Bones, it requires a walker, paladin, Eye of Jonar, Mammoth Rider. So you put those 4 creatures plus a 5-star creature, so the plus a 5-star creature, then you click on the fusion and then it goes like this, and then you get it. So it's like a limited time on seal feature, but there is some things that you have to keep in mind. It's not always guaranteed. So they explain that there's a chance that it will succeed. So you definitely need some extra copies of some creatures. Uh, uh, alternatively, you can also spend gems to protect your fusion. So let's say you're gonna fail this one, then you won't lose. You have a chance to not lose your creatures during the fusion process. So it takes like a couple of times. It's something like a melt event combined with unsealed, so it's not guaranteed. So that's what you have to keep in mind. And if you noticed on the first one that the IGG always plays the 4 required 4-star creatures, Border Ranger, the Arrow Brave, Flame Master, and Field Rampager. But the last one is a random 5-star creature. So if you have spare random 5-star creature, it's gonna be a good time to use them, because look, this time he's gonna use Spider Queen to unlock this creature. But on the picture, he's using the same 4. Whoops. He's using the same 4-star creatures that it's recommended, but this time he used Phoenix. So my guess is that you always have to use the 4-star recommended creatures, but you always have to have a random 5-star creature as a sacrifice. And I have no idea what the fusion success odds are. I think it should be similar, something to the melt event odds, but I can't guarantee. I don't know more info. So that's regarding the cube system, which seems interesting. And I'm not sure if the English server will get exactly the same creatures against these exact same creatures. So But it's always good to have some spare copies of different creatures. Definitely recommend that, to have spare copies. I mean, I remember I used my clerics to, to sacrifice to enhance other creatures because they were useless. I had like 20 of them, but I think I should start keeping a few for now. And lastly, the Alice Fund system, which can be found here. It's also Alice Fund. So what it does is it's like an investment fund. So it's like you're gonna invest. So um, uh, you have to put a set amount of gems, and then you're gonna get 100% gems back in installments. So I'm just gonna explain you quick how it works. So gonna explain the last level and then you'll understand. So this level, you can't see it, but it requires 100,000 gems. Obviously, not many of us will get it, but it's something. So you're gonna put 100,000 gems, and you're gonna get 150,000 gems back. So I told you the investment rate is 150%. So you will get 50% profit back for the gems that you're gonna put it, and depending on how many gems you put, you can also get a 5-star creature or some random extras. And you can see it here. I think you get back the 150,000 gems in 8 installments. So I think it's in 8 weeks. I can't confirm much, but I know you get all these rewards back in 8 installments. So you put 100,000 gems and you get 150,000 gems back, plus a 5-star creature in 8 installments. And there's some for the cheaper prices up there, but IGG did not leak much more info, and it's an event that's gonna last forever. I think they're gonna replace Alchemy with this or something like that, because this one lasts for like 2,400 days. So I think they might replace Alchemy with this one. And that's it for this video, guys. Please let me know in the comment again what you think about these preview videos. Originally, without these Magic Cubes infos, I definitely wouldn't make one, but with this one I thought it's worth making to tell you guys what's up ahead. And I think the update should be coming in the English server in about a week, but the English is kind of slow. I mean, they don't even have the buff yet to let us play, and so it's gonna take another like 2, 3, maybe 4 weeks for us to even play these new stuffs, but I assume you guys can prepare. So yep, definitely recommend to have one copy of every 4-star creature at least. And alright, so that's it. Please let me know in the comment what you think about this video. If you like this video, click on the like and all those stuff. And thanks for watching again. I'll catch you guys next time.